Throughout the past several decades, the ag industry has changed dramatically. Many of these changes can be attributed to the revolutionary advances brought about by modern technology.
The ag industry has really adopted technology, and when we think about the grower, they face a lot of headwinds. Some of those being commodity prices today, increased demand for transparency around their operation, stewardship and regulatory compliance, and really farming operations need the tools to ensure they stay profitable, productive, and sustainable. And technology has offered a lot of those advantages for growers.
Syngenta is a company that is vitally important to the food chain. Through our crop protection and seed technologies, we provide an opportunity for farmers to achieve prosperity while also fulfilling the needs of consumers. So this is something that we're pretty passionate about, and it's something that we know will require us to be extremely good collaborators and partners, such that we're trusted with our customers and the many stakeholders that we work with.
So this year, Syngenta launched the Digital Agriculture Solutions team. So Digital Agriculture Solutions is really focused on empowering data and turning that into information. Digital Agriculture Solutions incorporates three main areas. One is the AgriEdge Excelsior program. The second piece is around sustainable solutions. And the third is what we call digital agronomy. And this is really about connectivity and integration opportunities with other players in the digital space to really empower what that grower is doing on their farm.
AgriEdge Excelsior from Syngenta is a whole farm program that combines secure data management connected across digital platforms, innovative product choices for every crop, and trusted on-farm service with the opportunity to earn financial rewards, helping growers maximize and sustain the return on investment.
AgriEdge is made up of 5 components: agronomics, service, stewardship, economics, and technology. And so we have agronomics that are really focused on sitting down with that grower, developing a crop plan, and talking about their opportunities with Syngenta's whole portfolio, including crop protection, seed, and seed treatment. So the services component really incorporates the AgriEdge specialist that is that right-hand person for those growers when it comes to technology and agronomics and conversation around the Syngenta portfolio. Service also incorporates LandDB support staff of Ag Connections. And whenever a grower has concerns about the software, they can call Ag Connections for a full support person on that phone. Stewardship really incorporates a lot of the regulatory compliance issues that growers face today. And through the AgriEdge Excelsior program, they can record a lot of those practices and maintain some of the regulatory compliance and stewardship needs for their operation. When we think about inputs and outputs of the farming operation and truly calculating a return on investment on every field, that has to do a lot with economics. There's also opportunities for growers to take advantage of risk management with Syngenta, which incorporates a reward for the growers depending on how well they support the Syngenta portfolio. The other piece of economics incorporates a grower's financing opportunity. So there's grower financing for all inputs with the Syngenta portfolio offered to that grower. So the last component of the AgriEdge Excelsior program is technology. So this technology really incorporates LandDB, and LandDB is the software farm record keeping that was written by Ag Connections. It's really about know your numbers. So using the technology, a grower knows their return on investment by evaluating both their crop inputs and outputs on their whole operation, but also on every field. And with the help of some of our connectivity, growers will now be able to see profitability, return on investment at a 60-foot level.
AgriEdge uses a software called LandDB, and that allows growers to map out their farms. It manages inputs and yields and data, which helps to analyze and manage the return on investment. They can enter data to any mobile device or computer. When you tie in proven crop, the products, the seed care, the seed, and the data analytics, and the field inputs and performance, when you in turn and empower them, you got the capability to increase your return on investment. And with Syngenta, we strive to help the grower increase their return on investment by providing the technology and the science. And AgriEdge is not just one tool. It's many tools to come to be successful.
This is our third year using AgriEdge. When we started, the interest in AgriEdge come from other farmers recommended. They said it worked well for them and they're complying with their gap audits and pesticide record keeping, and we needed an easier way to manage that information. So mainly we've used AgriEdge for the record keeping, but it does have the capability of tracking each field to know what inputs go into each field to see if that particular crop was profitable on that field for that year. Yeah, I would definitely recommend LandDB. It's user-friendly, got a lot of help that's available technical-wise, and it's easier for the farmer, a lot easier than hand record keeping for us.
Syngenta is currently working on a series of sustainability initiatives with a primary goal of raising awareness of the practices and developing workable solutions required to produce more food.
At Syngenta, we very strongly believe that growers are capable of producing enough to meet the world's demand for food. We work to create collaborations with Syngenta growers and the value chain. We find it's very unique to get them sitting around a table together and using that opportunity to create new ideas. But we also find that there's a lot of value as well in providing solutions back to the grower that aren't only valuable to the field, but also to their bottom line.
One of the areas through our AgriEdge Excelsior platform experience with farmers that I've seen change that I think will bring new opportunities is connecting the decision-making around some of the basic agronomic and cultural practices which we offer today to the sustainability footprint of a given field that a farmer manages. And this is something that's created a new attraction for not just farmers, but also food companies, because we now have the capability to understand what are the outputs from a given field related to water use, energy use, carbon footprint, and productivity from the produce or the yield that comes off of a particular area of the farm. And this allows us to adapt the technologies to make sure that not only are we producing a crop that has the highest yield, but also is utilizing the resources in the most effective way. And this is something that has a lot of appeal, and we've learned how to help a farmer better assess this information through data collection, and an area that I think will take us to new and exciting places related to what's possible to continue to improve farm productivity while also preserving the resources of the planet.
Sustainable solutions initiatives are a huge part of supporting our Good Growth Plan at Syngenta. These growers provide information through their own initiatives and have shared that information to Syngenta so that we can also echo their sustainability story throughout the marketplace. We want to be able to help find trends that growers in our value chain can express to consumers. We want to be able to provide that assistance.
So some of the recent advances that the Digital Agriculture Solutions team has been working on are really foundational to AgriEdge Excelsior. So AgriEdge Excelsior is, again, a program that started 15 plus years ago, really founded in the farm management system. Built upon that then, in 2010, we started working on our Sustainable Solutions offers. So Sustainable Solutions really empower those growers that work with downstream value chain members, such as consumer packaged good companies, and takes AgriEdge Excelsior a bit further around data aggregation and reporting, and really telling their story about what they're doing in their operation that's sustainable back into those consumer packaged goods companies. So most recently, in 2015, Syngenta acquired Ag Connections as a wholly owned subsidiary. So Ag Connections is a company based out of Murray, Kentucky that wrote the software LandDB, which is the farm record keeping software. So the interesting part is the two principals, Pete Clark and Rick Murdoch, are farmers themselves. So we like to say that our technology is written for farmers, by farmers.
Syngenta has a lot of new opportunities to add additional value going forward. A lot of that connects with what is the heart and soul of what we do, which is inventing and developing new technologies. And so we have a rich pipeline of products in crop protection, in seed care to protect seeds as they germinate, and in our seeds and traits area. And this is getting more exciting all the time because we now see more information and data being connected to decision making. which provides us an opportunity to help farmers bring all this data to life and make better decisions on where our technologies best fit, how to change cultural practice to create a bigger impact positively on the environmental use of their land to preserve resource. But at the end of the day, it's connecting our technologies with a farmer's needs and utilizing the best information available and to add the most prosperity to all those that the farmer serves.